Okay, it has been a while since I've been on here, so hope everyone has been having a good few days. I did want to hop on and just go over a trade here that I'm in currently on the Apex eval. So I did just do micros because I thought I might be away from the computer for a few minutes. So I did just want to hop on here and show this trade. So, man, it would have been awesome trade had I done minis, but you know, is what it is. So 2 micros here on this new 9 o'clock hourly candle. Also starts the 4-hour candle. So this was doji here. Loved the dojis, and so like I said, I thought I might be away. I've been busy since I got home from work, so just thought I might be away, but wanted to take micros because of that reason, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take one off, so we'll lock in that profit. Man, awesome trade if that had been minis. Such is life. But I also wanted to go over, let me find my let me see if I can put it. I know I did a snip of an options trade I took today on, or the last 2 days. I took 2 of them, back-to-back days on Tasty Trade. I did iron condors using the strat system, and I don't want to bring that up because that's going to bring up my account. So let me close that because I don't want to show my account, my real account, on screen, obviously. Let me just see where it might be in. It may take me a minute to find that file. Sorry. Oh my gosh! Wow, what a huge sell! What a nice pullback there on that new hour. So we are retracing back down into this mother bar here. Why in the world can I not find that? I'll have to try to find that that I just recently took. I should have just saved it to my desktop, right? That'd have been the smart thing to do. Then I could have found it. I don't know why it's not coming up under recents. Alright, let me pull it up off screen, and then I'll snip it again and save it to my desktop and show you guys. I was pretty happy with those trades for sure. So it just reiterates what Rob said about the strat,
unconfirmed bearish TP signal.
What Rob Smith said about the strat and how it will customize itself to you, because I mean, I put $300 into a margin account earlier this week, and in 2 days I've doubled the account. So let me get to the history here, and I will take another snip, paste it to my desktop. Gotta be smart about these things, right? Paste it to my desktop, and then, because I don't know how to hide the account number on Tasty, so just give me a second. We'll just okay, now where does it put these whenever you do a snip? So I'm on a Windows computer rather than my Mac. Man, what? Oh my gosh, I'm killing myself for not taking minis on that. understand why it doesn't show. Okay, this is crazy. I don't understand why it doesn't show where I just snipped,
unconfirmed bearish
where I just took
TP
a
signal.
screenshot. That doesn't make any sense to me. Holy cow. Really? Like, where does this go whenever you, make a snip? I don't understand. If you do a snip tool, like, where does it save it? Save? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Cancel.
Unconfirmed bearish TP signal.
Okay, this is kind of crazy that I can't figure out how to do this. This doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, new. I don't understand where it saves it whenever you create a snip. Like, where does it put it? Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy and obviously don't know how to work a computer. Rectangle. Rectangle. Okay. We're going to try this again. Maybe I can figure this out. I don't understand why it's not, it's not what I wanted either. This is why I love Macs, because they're so much easier. Like, where does this go whenever it snips? I don't understand where it goes. Because I can't do a screenshot because you'll see my account.
Bearish
I don't want
TP
that to
signal.
happen. I don't understand where it saves the snips though whenever you make one. Like, where does it go? Okay, I think, is that it? No. Okay, I know I'm not crazy here, but I don't understand where the snips go. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I guess I'll have to do it on my, I guess I'll have to do it on my, MacBook and redo the stream. Because this doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever that I can't find where it goes whenever it does a snip. Stupid. Anyway, apparently I can trade, but I can't figure out how to do a snip on a Windows computer. That's just awesome, right? Okay. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's no, I can't find it anywhere. Oh my god, it's so crazy. I'm looking through pictures. I can't, like, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, I thought he was supposed to save it whenever you did it, but I don't see anything. There's nothing in pictures. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Okay, well, anyway.
Unconfirmed bearish TP
for
signal.
inquiring minds I want to know, and I'll try to get back on and show you for proof. I made $295 in 2 days on trading just iron condors using the strat. Okay, so you can see this trade is up 30 bucks. Had that been a mini, that'd have been 300. So there's that. Kicking myself at the moment for not doing the mini is what it is. I literally cannot believe that I can't figure out where the heck a daggum snip goes whenever you, this is so crazy to me. I'm like, I feel like I'm losing it or something. I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna go back through here and try to pull up this stupid snip. Why in the world that Windows doesn't make stuff as simple? Okay, where does this go whenever you snip it? Like, where? Ah, here we go. Yay! Hallelujah! I figured it out. Okay, so I did get scared a little bit yesterday. I was distracted, so I did get a little scared whenever that new 1 p.m. candle opened. So what I've been doing is looking at futures, but trading SPX. So I did get a little scared because yesterday it went up, and then I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm wrong, and it started breaching my strikes, and I didn't want to lose on the trade because it would have been like $200 or $300 loss, I think. So I was like, I don't want to lose it, so I closed it. And then I was like, no. I looked at it again, and I was like, no, I'm right. So inside day, we should be still inside day, and so I got back in the trade. So I made $175 yesterday on Monday, and $125 today. So with iron condors, you know, you basically choose your strikes, and then you need to make sure that the index closes between the two strikes that you sold. So today, for instance, I bought the, okay, so I don't guess it shows exactly on the screenshot I did what I did. So I'll pull up my phone app, and then I'll tell you exactly what I did. So for today's trade, I bought the 49.20 put and sold the 49.25 put, sold the 49.55 call, and bought the 49.60 call. So basically, as long as the index closed between 49.25 and 49.55, then that trade was going to win. Well, SPX, right at like 2 minutes till close, I got a little nervous because SPX popped up and then came right back down, and it closed at 49.54.23. So I was 80 cents in the clear. Now, if it breaches the strike that I sold, I won't lose as much money because it still stayed within the range. It just would have breached one leg of the strike that I sold on the call side. So actually have had that happen. I think you just mostly lose what you took in as credit. So it would have been probably about an even trade, maybe a slight loss. But like I said, I made 125 yesterday, and I'm sorry, 175 yesterday and 125 today. So in 2 days, I've made $295. Definitely not bad. I'll take it. Pays a bill for the month, and so that's kind of what I'm going after now. Is I want to be able to cover all of my monthly bills from trading, and that way I don't have to really touch my income, and I can, save more of my income in my retirement account. I'm mid 40s, so I'm closer to retirement than I was in my 20s, right? So this is kind of what I'm going for at this stage. And so probably got another 10, 15 years to work. So if I can, like I said, if I can make sure all of my monthly expenses are covered from trading, then that just means that I can sock away more of my income. And and with the way prices are on things these days, every little bit helps, right? So like I said, I started that account the other day. I put $300. I had $300 saved, so I put $300 in there, and then so I've basically doubled that in 2 days. Now, I'll just have to look at the market tomorrow and make a determination of whether I'm going to make that trade again tomorrow or if I'm going to wait, because I haven't looked at the economic calendar tomorrow, and so I don't know. Probably it's Wednesday. We probably got some sort of Fed speaker something. In fact, we can do it now. Let's just pull it up. So, wow, I'm really kicking myself for not taking a mini on that. Okay, so Forex Factory. I like coming here to Forex Factory now, and then you can just see what's on the calendar. And tomorrow is Wednesday, so we got crude at 10:30, 11 at FOMC member speaks, and same at 12:30. 1, we got the bond auction. 2, another Fed speaker. Looks like, let's see. Looks like that's it pretty much for the U.S. Let's look at Thursday. Let's see. Looks like, oh wow, it's 10 o'clock already. Okay, I gotta be going to bed soon. So let's look at this new hour. We may get another 2 down. Hope that we do, and then I can continue to stay in that trade. Okay, so Thursday, unemployment. Oh wow, big news Thursday night. So, or I'm sorry, Thursday morning. So 8:30 a.m. unemployment on Thursday. So huge market mover. Pretty much it. So unemployment Thursday morning, huge market mover. So yeah, so that's what we got on the calendar, so you can see it right there. Alright, so technically we have gone 2 down on this hour on NQ. A little bit of a retrace, probably up into a fair value gap, and we'll see if we continue lower. I'd love it to come down in here into the 45s. We'll see if that happens or not, but hey, definitely green for the night on futures. And eval, not real money. And even if it was, I can't tell you what to do. Entertainment purposes only, yada, yada, yada. And there's Phoebe, my little chihuahua down there on the floor, chewing on something she probably has no business chewing on. Okay, so
Unconfirmed bearish
may just end
TP
up
signal.
setting a stop loss on this. And let's just set a stop loss like right here. That way, if it takes out my stop, then I will still be in profit. I was trying to open the chat feature on my YouTube channel. I've never used it, so Alright, 2 down, let's keep going.
Unconfirmed bearish
Oh, by the
TP
way, I
signal.
meant to say, I have over 100 subscribers now to my small but growing YouTube channel, so thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, as everybody says, like and subscribe, so I'll try to get on a little more often. I've just been really busy and haven't really felt like getting on stream, so I'll try to do better. My work schedule is so inconsistent that it just makes it hard to get a regular sleep schedule and that sort of thing. So but I still feel like people just really discount this Globex session in futures, and I feel like they shouldn't, because, you know, as you can see, you know, you can get some movement. Hey, even if you just take a micro, I mean, that's $40 you can add to your eval, and I think tonight it may already be over. I think tonight may be the end of the $35 reset that Apex has. So we'll have to see what they come up with next, or next sale, but excuse me, man, nice 2 down. So this range right here on is just fantastic, perfect setup. Okay, doji, 2 down, followed by another 2 down. Now we'll see if this is a minor TTO, and they kind of retrace back up on the next hour. But, man, this is just perfect right here. So I got to stop in place. Could lower it. Let's just lower it a little bit. That's good right there. It didn't have to be perfect, but, you know, this is lower right there. That way, if they TTO and they come back up, it's going to, well, heck. All right, well, let's go. Let's move it right there. So yeah, so if they TTO on the next hour, they rotate back up, then it'll take my stop out and we'll still be in profit. So definitely a nice entry, right? 17,682. Nice. This is on the 25K. So I think, let me see where. No, actually, this is on the 50K. Darn it. Am I in the right account? Yeah, this is a 50K. So I have two 50Ks on the trade of a, no, I'm sorry, on the rhythmic side. And I've got, let me check the trade of 8 ones. I got one trade of 8, sorry, excuse me. I've got one trade of 8 that, I've got two trade of 8 accounts, 25Ks that are close to passing. I've got to get those to, no, sorry, one 25K that's close to passing. Am I looking at the right thing? Yeah. Okay, so I got 150K at 50,654. That's on the trade of 8 side. And then I've got 125K that's at 25,918. So, so just under 26,000 on that. So a little over $500, that one will be passed. And then the 50K, I need to make, what is it? About $2,400 on that one to get that one passed. Is that right? My brain is tired. Yeah, so $2,300, and that one will be passed. If I would quit screwing around, I could get that passed within the next
bearish TP
3 to 4
signal.
days. What is today? Tuesday night, Wednesday. So let's just say another week on that. I can get that passed. I'll for sure have the 25K done before next week. If everything goes right, I can pass it tomorrow. Initial goal is 3 of these, and then I want to do 5. So yeah, so that many would have really helped tonight rather than a micro. I used to pass these in no time. I've just been making myself slow down and take my time rather than rushing through them. And that's fine because, you know, you don't want to get to the PA account, performance evaluation account, and blow it within a day or two because you've been used to rushing through the eval. So might as well just take your time. I mean, it's going to renew within 30 days anyway, so Who cares if it takes you 15 days to pass it? That's just, excuse me, that's just kind of the way I've been looking at it recently. I mean, you know, and like I said, I haven't had a consistent work schedule, so it's been hard to get on a consistent sleep schedule. And I'm the kind of person, if I'm not sleeping well, I can't think well. And I'm not going to blow my account because I'm tired or, you know, not in a good emotional space because I haven't had enough rest. So, you know, there's all that combined, right? Trading is probably more mental than it is anything. Because if you don't have enough rest, you know, you're not eating well, things are going on in your personal life, all that's going to affect your trading. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, as they say. So, you know, just rather take my time now and make good quality trades than to rush. So let's see if we start coming back down even more through here, or if they're going to TTO and come back up this way. It almost touched this level right here, the 17,651. I'd really like it to see it take out that level on the hourly. Let's look at the 4 hour real quick. If I had to choose one time frame to trade for like the rest of my life, I'm choosing the 4 hour all day, every day. You're not going to get as many trade setups, right? But man, it delivers when it delivers. It's just gorgeous. Like this one yesterday. No, I'm sorry, this morning. The outside. I remember this morning. I mean, I was at work. I couldn't trade it, but I heard some people talking about it and was listening through a Discord. But you know, this outside. So you came out, took out this doji right here. You know, more of a hammer / doji, right? Come up here, take this out. Start coming all the way back through here, almost like a little pivot machine gun if you want to view it that way, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pivots that this whole thing took out. So now we're back inside this range, you know, and so this is what I loved. Another reason why I love dojis and hammers, because you can play both sides of these, right? So you start coming up through here. You can play it long. TTO, basically, right? Start coming back through. Let's just say you're just sitting and watching, right? Because you're not real sure what price action is going to do. Starts hitting this liquidity level here, coming back through. Hitting this liquidity level here, starts coming through, you know, you notice, okay, look, hey, that looks like a pivot machine gun on the 4 hour, right? So, even if you can wait till you go short here, then you got, here is your next target, right? That's what, 10 points. If you're on a micro, it's 20. If you're on a mini, it's 200. Another, what? From 715 down to 690. Oh my God. I mean, that's what, 20 points? That's $400 if you're on a mini, 40 on a micro. Then you come down here. Let's say you just move your stop, right? So you got a few points here, another here, another here, another here. Just move your stop along the way. And I think this happened within, what, an hour-ish, probably. So just keep moving your stops. I mean, my gosh, even if it just, you know, retraces some and starts taking out your stop, you know, like who cares, right? Because I mean, you've made a ton of money through here. So I just always look for those dojis and little hammers like that because, you know, you can really do well off of those. So I love trading those. Love them. And I've like I said, I was at work. You know, it's so hard for me to do my job and try to trade too. I mean, sometimes I'll just maybe put on a micro, so you know, if you're not going to get in a ton of trouble with a micro. So if I can get the direction right, a lot of times I can just put on a micro, come back to it an hour or so later, and you know, you're up money and you're not having to babysit it. I mean, a mini's gonna, I mean, it goes against you, you're in trouble. Especially if you can't sit there and move your stop and all that kind of stuff. And so a lot of times I'll just, you know, put on a micro if I can't watch it, and you know, that way I feel like I'm not missing out, but at the same time it's not gonna get me in a ton of trouble if, you know, if it goes against me. So you know, a lot of times I'll just put on a micro, and then and I won't use a stop if I'm, you know, if I'm, because I can come back and check on it. If I'm going to sleep or something like this, yeah, I've got a stop in, right? So it's going to take out my, in fact, it's close to taking out my stop now. But yeah, so I'll put that on, you know, if I'm gonna go to sleep or something. But otherwise during the day, with the micro, I usually don't put on a stop, and I'll just try to let the trade work. Now, has that backfired on me? Yeah. And then I've had to try to trade my way back out of it and you know, get the money back. But again, I'm gonna say like you know, one of my favorite YouTubers says, what have I got in this account? You know, this is an eval account. What have I got in it? $35. I mean, yeah, it's $35. I mean, I don't want to blow it, but at the same time, if, you know, something happens, it's $35. I mean, I'm not, you know, it's not going to make or break me. So I just look at the evaluation accounts as basically what I have invested. There it is. Took out my stop. Still nice $40 win on a micro. And so yeah, so I just look at it as what I have invested, you know, in the account. So there you go.
Bullish PTC signal.
So added what, like 80, close to $80 tonight to the eval. So hey, it works. So may try to catch a cute few hours sleep, maybe get on around the, I tried to do it this morning and I didn't have the energy, but I try to get on at the 5 a.m. Candle, and we'll see what happens there. So again, we don't have any economic news in the morning, but Thursday morning we'll, man, I hate I have to go to work because I would love to sit and trade that. It's a lot of fun. I think those are a lot of fun, and especially with a platform like Quant Hour, you know, you can set your orders and let it fill you, and then move your stop, and it's just it's a lot of fun, I think. So but you know, I have to go to work Thursday, so I won't be able to do that. I am off work on Friday, so maybe we can stream on Friday. See what we can make happen. Maybe I can get an eval passed on Friday. That'd be great. Fridays tend to be pretty volatile, so give a good opportunity to make some trades and make a little bit of money on Friday for sure. I may take another iron condor tomorrow. I will not take one on Thursday, just because of the economic news. I don't like to risk it on news days, and probably not on Friday either. So unless I put one on tomorrow, I'm probably done with the iron condors for this week. So hey, even if I don't put one on tomorrow, $300 for the week isn't bad, right? If somebody comes up and hands you $300 at the end of the week, I mean, I'll take it, right? Who wouldn't? So I may be done this week with iron condors. I'll just have to look tomorrow afternoon, see what it's looking like, and see if I feel like the risk to reward is there on the iron condor for tomorrow, but not on Thursday and not on Friday. I've done those economic news events in the past, and they're not worth the stress. They're not worth the stress. So probably done for those this week, and so I'll look next week, and then we'll see what's we'll see how the weekends. Let me look on ES real quick. I don't think I can pull up a full week on Quant Tower. At least I don't know how to do it if you can. You know what? Let's just do it on TradingView. Who cares? Okay. You guys have to excuse me for yawning. I'm sorry. I apologize for yawning on camera. Okay, so let's see here. Let's just look at here we can look at SPX. So we're hammer week so far, but still inside week. And let's look at ES. Same, which as it should be. So more of a doji this week so far on ES. Very much inside, which I expected because of an outside week last week, which also creates broadening formation. Can't always get this right. Oh my gosh, I don't know what is going on with my TradingView lately. It's like it just won't. Like when I try to do a drawing, it just, I don't know, it's like it's all backwards or something. Good enough. See, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Close enough for government work. There's a broadening formation. Not perfect, but it works. There's a broadening formation on ES. So we're nearing the top, but as we know, price can expand. So we'll just have to see what happens here, but we are very much inside week. Let's look at the NQ. Same. Here's your daily. We are inside day so far. I mean, we're just stuck right here in this range anyway. As Rob would say, how are you going to get out of here? I would love it if we come all the way down here to 17,635. Very, very possible. only about 30 points away, so very possible tonight, or we could rotate back up. So nobody knows. You just don't. I mean, you can make educated guesses, but so I would like to see us come down here and then to 612 and right here 17,585 would be, unless we come 2 down. I mean, is this an outside day today on NQ? Oh, it was so close. Oh my gosh, really? They let us down. Yeah, wow, that was really, really close. 17,554 would have put it outside day, and it hit a low of 17,561. So, wow, that's disappointing. Oh, that would have been awesome to have outside day, because then we could have, I didn't known if more than likely this was going to be inside day. I used to despise inside days because I needed, when I first started trading the strat, I needed to wait to find out which way it was going to break on the next day, right? Now I like trading inside days because you just got to stay in the range and trade the edges of the range. So, I really kind of like inside days now. And, I like outside days too, and I've had a harder time lately with 2 down or 2 up days. It's like I can get the direction right on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, but the day, it's like, I don't know, sometimes I just keep looking for the reversal, and it's silly because it's going directionally, right? So, I mean, how can you like, okay, so we had outside day here on NQ, right? Took out both sides of this range. 2 up, but it was red. So next day we had a gap down, 2 down. This day, 2 up, right? And then ever since we just kind of been in this range here. So, but it just seems like lately I've had a problem with days like this, right? Where it's, I mean, it's just, looking back on it, like, it's silly. It's silly. Because I should know just to stay long is, I mean, it's a 2 up. Like, I should know to stay long just off of that. But it's like the whole time I just keep waiting for this pullback, waiting for a pullback, waiting for a pullback, waiting for a pullback, and it's just going. So it's just silly. But NQ gives you a lot of these thin days, you know, sometimes these long wicks, and just, you know, look right here. This is just super consolidation all at the, you know, about the middle of last week, or I'm sorry, the middle of January, and then hammer here off of this day, and then come down, start the day down, and then, you know, shoot up, and then 2 up. More of a shooter on this day, here on the 22nd, but just, we're just in a super tight, I mean, what, 200 to 300 point range here on NQ? Just super tight. I don't know how to make a stupid rectangle. I'm having issues today. Can you guys tell? Couldn't figure out how the snip tool worked, like where it was putting my drawings, and now I can't figure out how to do a stupid rectangle on. Okay, all right, that makes me feel a little better. Okay. So yeah, tight. I mean, NQ in a 300 point range. I mean, we've had 300 point days in NQ. So, let's look at oil. I think oil had a great day today, and I was pissed off I couldn't trade it. Okay, well, it's a two down day, but no, that's, oh my gosh. Who's trading Colgate? Okay, yeah, so 2 up green day on oil. I thought I had a good day because I thought I saw a Discord alert that somebody was long oil. Okay, perfect setup. Oh my gosh. Alright, this right here, Doji. Look at this. Boom. Right? So, you could have played this range when it started coming back up through here. 72.79 to 73.34. What is that like? I can't remember how much oil pays, but what is that like? $300, $400, $500 right there? Because you're inside this range, so you can look at this as the mother bar, but look at this day before is the doji. Oh my gosh, like, oh man, perfect setup. I need to turn my straddler. Oh, there we go. That's better. I love this indicator, guys. Great. There we go. I love this indicator. This is by Ngami. It's called the Strat Alerts. So you can set any condition for the strat that you want, and it'll alert you to it. So, like, for instance, it'll notify you of doji, right? So I could have been notified of this doji here on crude, and then I could have had orders sitting here, right? So let's just say, I even want to go long here, 73.31, which is your typical strat entry, right? And 73, let's just give it a couple pennies. Yeah, 73.31 all the way up to 73.84. Oh my gosh, on crude, that is a lot. I mean, that's a lot of money. Even if you do a micro like that, that makes your day. Like, you don't need to trade anything else. So anyway, so we're stuck in here, this mother bar. So from 74.55 down to 71.80. I mean, that's a nice range on crude. We already looked at ES and EQ. Bitcoin, whew, only down a nice couple $100 today, right? It's not bad. That thing needed to cool off, but yeah, so there's the broadening formation I drew earlier on ES. So I would love a 2-up red day, because then guess what? I get 2 down, come back into this range. That'd be fantastic. Fantastic. So anyway, alright, well, I am going to hop off here and get ready for bed. And I'll try to hop on tomorrow night. And we'll see if we'll get another nice move again. So, did okay tonight, for sure. And like I said, I'll see if I can add another iron condor tomorrow. If the conditions are right, I'll do it. If they're not, then I will wait until next week to do another iron condor. So, alright, hope everybody has a good night, and thanks for tuning in.